Hey everybody. Let me know if you can hear me okay or not. How are you people doing? Ew. Yay, I'm audible. I always have to ask because I can't hear myself. I can only see that OBS is picking up something from my mic, but I can't tell how loud it is. So I always have to ask, I always have to confirm, like, can you hear me okay? Am I too quiet? Am I too loud? Am I too this? Am I too that? Because audio quality is really important. Oh man, my dude, I've been doing Orky for like a year and a half now. Albeit the design has changed a few times since I first started, but yeah, I've been doing the killer whale thing for like a year and a half. Hi peoples. So sorry if I startled anyone for being just disappeared for like 5 days. I went on a trip with Husbando for our wedding anniversary, and we went to a small island where I had like no phone reception whatsoever. Like I had to like hold my phone up in the air when I was trying to make like reservations for eating places. It was crazy. And I had better signal than he did. He had like no signal. I had like one bar on like that entire island. So I just, aside from needing to like navigate and find places to eat, I just like tuned out for the last 5 days because I was on vacation. Sometimes you just gotta turn everything off and just be on vacation, you know? I do not understand Husbando still like checking social media when we were on a trip or trying to check social media because whenever we hopped on Wi-Fi, that was like the first thing he would do, would like hop on Facebook, and I'm like, why are you doing that? We're on vacation. I chose to be blissfully unaware of the universe from like Thursday night until I got home last night. And sorry I had to bump birthday stream again. I was gonna do it last night, but we wound up getting in at like 10 o'clock at night. And by the time we got home, got settled in, and I was unpacked and everything, it was like midnight, and I'm like, I'm going to bed. I'm not gonna try to stream at midnight. So I bumped it to Friday. So hopefully I'll have the time and energy on Friday, because I have like no plans this weekend. I'll finally do my birthday stream. Finally. And just heads up, uploads and streams are going to be sporadic for a while, because I'm like 6 weeks pregnant, and the fatigue and morning sickness is starting to hit pretty hard. It's weird, like I'll have like really bad insomnia one day and not be able to sleep, and then the next day I want to sleep like all day and all night. Or I just feel really sick. That's also a thing that happens. I'm not going to make the big announcement about being with Babby until I get my confirmation appointment with my doctor in a couple weeks. Still too early. Like, anything can happen. But I'm not feeling great, so... Like, right now I'm actually feeling pretty okay. Like, I have some hot tea, I have a snack, I'm pretty awake. But, like, on and off during my trip, I was not feeling well, and I'm like, oh boy. Hello, I'm doing alright. How are you doing? How's your day going? I'm debating as a joke getting a pregnant VTuber model, but that feels like a lot of work for something temporary. But it might be unique. I've seen like chubby VTuber models, but I haven't seen any like that are pregnant. That might be something new and different to introduce to the world. I haven't watched many VTubers lately. Been so busy and distracted. I have no idea what's going on in the community anymore. I'm excited for the Nintendo what now? There's a new Nintendo thingy? Thanks, Scotty. You have a good sleep. What's the Nintendo Mini Direct? Like, what's that? I have not heard of that. I don't really keep up with much gaming news, to be honest. I don't keep up with a lot of stuff anymore that I used to. I get distracted, and I forget about things. Hi. Is it like the Switch, or is it like the Game Boy? Like, what is it? We finally scored a PlayStation 5 after a long time waiting and Husbando missing drop after drop after drop. He finally bit the bullet, went to a GameStop that said they were getting them in on the day they said they were getting them in, and like waited outside the store before they opened with like a group of other people and like ran in to buy it. So we finally have a PS5. Not that I particularly care, because I don't really use console games much, but at least we have something new generation gaming. Bro, I don't talk to my characters. They just exist in a vacuum in my brain. I'm kind of taking a break from like established characters and plots because I'm like tired. You can, homie, but keep in mind I've been around for like over 5 years now, and I've been a VTuber since 2020. So like, if you're gonna say I copied anybody, it's highly unlikely. Like with the whole Orca thing, when I started streaming, I was like one of 2 Orca VTubers that were like actively streaming, and the other one dropped off the face of the earth sometime mid 2021. She just announced she was retiring from streaming and disappeared. So I was like the only one consistently streaming for like the better part of a year. Hello. Hi, homie. Oh, I know Aomi, but I know her from like a different name she had. She went by a different name for a long while. You gotta keep in mind, I'm an Orca and she's something else. I think she's like a goddess or a demon or something like that. I'm not really sure what she is. She's something mystical. I'm just a whale. Hello. I need to update my websites, come to think of it. I haven't done that in a while. Dragon? She's a dragon? Okay, yeah, I knew something mystical and, like, fanciful. I wasn't sure what it was, though, because I couldn't really tell by her design. There's a lot of dragons lately. I've noticed that. There's a couple of people I've seen pop up. They're debuting on Twitter. They're like, I'm a dragon. And I'm like, what's with the dragon popularity lately? And, like, it's not my business to tell other people how to, like, conduct their lives, but, like, a lot of folks I notice are spending a lot of money on fancy 2D VTuber models, and then they stream for, like, maybe a month, and then just either don't or start streaming sporadically. And I'm like, if you're gonna put all that investment into a fancy model and setup and everything, you gotta, like, make sure you actually want to do this. Like, this is the kind of content you want to make. Hello, I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Yeah, there's a lot of nekos, a lot of dogs, a lot of kitsunes, I noticed. Or foxes, I should say. Maybe not specifically a kitsune. Like, I consider VTube streaming like a hobby, because I only consistently stream maybe like 2 evenings a week. And when you think of like a quote-unquote professional VTuber streamer, that's not a lot. Especially because my streams are usually on the shorter side, because I don't have a lot of time to sit in front of a computer and stream for like 10 hours. I can't do that. I have kids, I have a husband, I have a house to take care of, I have other work to do. Once in a while, I get like a break, and husband will tell me that I can stay on stream as long as I want if I want to stay on longer. But usually, after like a couple hours, I start getting pinged on my phone that I'm needed, so I have to wrap up. It's why, like, when I do my YouTube streams, unless they're like pre-planned, like way in advance, they're at weird times. Like, it's like almost 8 in the morning my time. That's a weird time to stream. But I made the investment into like a nice setup, so I can like do it consistently at least. Even though I consider it like a hobby and not a job, really. Yeah, I'm like frustrated. During my trip over the weekend, we paid a lot of money for the hotel we stayed at, and the room wasn't very good. Like, it was okay, it was livable, but the bed wasn't very comfy. The climate control just was not working right, and the shower was eh. Also, the room was really cramped for what we paid. I was like, it said on the reservation we got a suite, and I'm like, if this is a suite, I don't want to know what this hotel considers like a fancy room. Life goes, life goes. But like, if you're gonna advertise it as like a room being like a luxury room and charging a ton of money for it, like, back it up and have your pictures be accurate, hotel. Like, come on now. By the time we got there and checked in, it was like too late to change the reservation or go to a different hotel. Because it's summertime, and where we went is a pretty popular summer destination where we live. So we couldn't really like change things at the last minute. Everything was pretty booked up. It was crowded where we were, but not like obscenely so. Like, we were able to get into like places to eat pretty quickly for the most part, and get around the island okay. Traffic was a little weird. Like, a lot of the roads were like too narrow, so everything backed up pretty bad. But that's kind of what you expect on a tiny ass island. If the only way on and off is a singular bridge, just one bridge, that's it. It took so long to get home yesterday, y'all. I wanted to be home so I could do my birthday stream and have energy. I wanted to be home by like 7 so I could stream at 9. We didn't get home until after 10 because husbando decided, like, on our way home, he was going to look up a bunch of like gun stores to look at for stuff. So we kept stopping on the way home. We didn't actually really hit the road to start driving until like dinner time. And I'm like, really? Really, dear? Really? We just wasted like 2 hours for you to find like one thing for your rifle? Okay. Enjoy work, homie. Hello. How you doing? How's your day going? Oh, the music? It's an original composition I had made for my streams so they don't get hit by potential copyrights, because stuff can say it's copyright free or like free to use for streamers and whatnot, and then they turn around and copyright claim shit. I don't want to take that chance. So I had this little diddly-do custom made. It's loosely inspired by some Swedish pop songs, because I listen to a lot of Swedish pop, like a lot. Yeah, fun tip if you want to get into streaming, dig, like, unless you like lo-fi, in which, okay, you're pretty set. If you like lo-fi, Lo-Fi Girl has made her music collection available for free for streamers. So if you're okay with lo-fi, like, have at it. Get stuff from Lo-Fi Girl. But if you have a different, like, music aesthetic for your streams, you may want to invest like $100 into getting someone to compose a original little beat to put in your background, so you don't have to worry about like digging for stuff that doesn't have a copyright. Because whether you're on YouTube or Twitch, you can get dinged for copyright now. Like, Twitch has started cracking down. I had put on Interstellar 5555 for a stream on Twitch, and I was doing commentary because I actually know people who worked on Interstellar 5555 back in the, I think it was like late 90s, early 2000s, who worked for that studio. And I was talking about it. And I got an email notification saying, Twitch has detected copyrighted material in your stream. And I'm like, since when do you do that, Twitch? They don't actually hurt you or anything for it, unlike YouTube, unless the company actually goes into it and is like, no, this is bad, and the company goes after you. But still, it's annoying. My hobbies, aside from doing VTuber streaming, I still do cosplay a bit. Not as much as I used to, because time and money. I sew in general. I also, like, read books. I write little short stories that I keep to myself mostly. Maybe share with a few of my IRL friends who are also writers. I'm really into burlesque. I don't really perform. I didn't perform much to begin with, but I don't perform anymore. I just support my friends who perform. But I really like the craft, so I try to go to shows when I can and promote virtual ones. I like artsy-fartsy things mostly. You ever eat something that's like super duper delicious, and then you're sad because you'll know you'll never get to eat that again? It was like a once in a lifetime opportunity to eat something, so you're sad after. Yeah, that happened to me over the weekend. I got to taste some really tasty food at this one restaurant, and the fact that A, it's really far away from where I live, and B, it was like super expensive. The only way we could afford it was we saved up and it was for a special occasion. So I'm like, oh man, I'll never get to eat this again. I also cook, but it's not really a hobby because I kind of have to do it to take care of my family. But I enjoy cooking when the kitchen is not a complete train wreck. I got to try, and this may not be a big deal for some folks, but for me it's a big deal because, like, I don't know what having a lot of money is. I got to try Wagyu steak for the first time ever the other day. It was so buttery, smooth, and delicious. And I only got to taste it because husband ordered it. I didn't order it. I got something else, but he let me try some, and I'm like, oh, that's so good. Alaska and Hawaii are like two states in the United States I have yet to really go to. I've briefly passed through part of Alaska uh, on a boat thingy. I was technically in Alaskan waters, but I never set foot on the actual land of Alaska. And I've yet to be in the vicinity of Hawaii. I've been pretty much everywhere else in America, though, and parts of Canada and parts of Mexico, and popped around the Middle East a bit. I haven't done a whole lot of Europe, but I've popped around the Middle East. You know, it's a big deal because normally I hate beef. Like, I just don't like the taste of beef. And that Wagyu was just amazing. It was so amazing. I used to travel a lot. Not so much anymore because I have two young kids who are not equipped to travel much. But back when I was a single, ready to mingle lady, I traveled with my family, I traveled by myself. Stayed in a lot of hostels because it was cheap. I didn't really think about the fact I'd get like murdered or anything. It was cheap, so I stayed in them. What kind of games do I like? Oh, I like easy games, if that's a category. Stuff that's not going to trigger my anxiety too much, so I don't really do horror games anymore. I tried to when I was a kid, like a teenager. Like, I played Silent Hill and, what was that one with the camera? I forget the name of it, but it was like a ghost game, and you took pictures with your camera, and it was like scary. I played that. Now I mostly play visual novels now because those are nice and easy. They don't set off my anxiety, and if I turn off the voices, I can do voices, and it's funny. Fatal Frame, that's it. Yes, Fatal Frame. I'd play Silent Hill when I was like a teenager, and I had so many freaking nightmares from it. It didn't even scare me that much. It just had weird imagery, and it stuck in my head and gave me nightmares. My favorite fun, yet challenging type of game is whatever the heck Honey Pop is. That combination of like dating simulator and puzzle game. Yes, I like it, even though I'm really bad at Honey Pop. Even on the easiest setting, I'm really bad at it. I also like fighting games, to be honest. Like I in my free time I play a lot of Guilty Gear and Mortal Kombat and things like that. But again, I'm really bad at it. Like, I'm not good. Even on easy settings, I'm not great. I have to like render it so the computer person doesn't move at all for me to like get any good wins in. And then it's not fun because they're not moving. I don't remember which Silent Hill, to be honest. I think it was the first one because this was like 2000 and 2006, something like that. So it was probably the first one. Top 5 animes? Okay, Fullmetal Alchemist. Doesn't matter which one. They're both good in their own respective ways. Nana. I love Nana. Everybody should watch it, even though it doesn't really have an ending. Because the manga doesn't have an ending. The manga kind of just stopped abruptly because the mangaka got sick and never finished. Fruits Basket. Fruits Basket. Especially if it's based on the manga. Yes, Fruits Basket's great. D. Gray Man was a pretty solid series. I like the manga more, but D. Gray Man has a pretty good anime. And Hellsing. Either the original or Hellsing Ultimate. They're both fine. I don't think the mangaka for Nana died. Like, if she did, I probably would have heard about it, but she just got sick and couldn't keep up with writing and drawing anymore. So last I heard, but the manga was like permanently put on hold. Trigun's also a really good anime. I heard they're doing like a new version of Trigun, which I look forward to seeing. Even though this trend of bringing back retro stuff is kind of annoying. But most young people haven't heard of Trigun. I say Trigun and I get a lot of question marks. Oh, my other kid is up, chit-chatting with a friend. Getting ready to walk to the bus in like 15 minutes. Vash is best boy. So is Wolfwood. I remember going to this Suncoast, I think was the name of the store, at the mall, and getting anime on their back shelf on VHS tapes. And there was such very little selection because this was like the late 90s. But everything was on VHS. And it was so expensive. I think my set of Trigun videotapes was probably like, I had to like beg my mom for it. I think it was like $100. And I don't even think it was the whole series. I think it was like half the series. It was so stupid. Like, the selection of anime outside of Japan has come a long way. Since, like, the 80s and 90s. Good morning. How you doing? How's your day going? Oh, give me one sec. I'm being pinged. Okay, yeah. My older kid needed something. She's like, where is this? And I'm like, I don't know. Try this room. Okay, okay. She's getting ready for her summer school program. I'm one of those moms that puts their kids in educational programs in the summer. But she doesn't mind. If I had one wish, what would I want? A nice house that's not unaffordable. It's crazy how expensive the good houses are in an area that people want to live in my part of the world. It's crazy. My other kid loves to touch everything. And when I say, like, what are you doing? Why are you touching that? She's like, I'm just looking at it. And I'm like, you don't look with your hands, though. You look with your eyeballs. You don't have to pick up everything. It's okay, you don't have to. And I get my little fox back today. While we were out of town, she was staying with my in-laws for the weekend. And they're bringing her back over today, and I get my little toddler back. Get my toddler time. Little fox is so cute, oh my goodness. She says the cutest things now. She still doesn't really talk much, but when she does, it's adorable. Like, she will climb onto my bed, grab my blanket, flop down and go, night-night, and pull the blanket over her head. Not that she's actually going to sleep or anything, she just does it to be cute. And it is cute, it's adorable. Yeah, that's the argument I get from the kid. They're like, I have to look at it better. And I'm like, you can look at it just fine with your eyes, sweetie. You don't have to touch everything. You really don't. You really don't. I missed Little Fox so much. She's the best. She's the best little fox. I am burnt out on cartoons. Because Husbando really only watches stuff that's animated. Like, if it's live action, it's like Star Wars or like military related. Otherwise, it's anime or cartoon. And I'm just so burnt out because my college background, I majored in film and minored in animation. So I had to watch a lot of animated stuff when I was in college. And my film studies made me really appreciate live action work, like a lot. Because a lot of stuff goes into live action stuff that people don't even realize. So sometimes I like to enjoy a live action series or a movie. And it's so difficult to do that in my house if it's not part of a franchise like Star Wars or Marvel. I just want to watch independent films. That's all I want. All I want to watch is indie stuff. Like a couple weeks ago, I had the house to myself for a day, and it was amazing. I got to watch things that I don't normally get to watch because everybody else takes over the TVs. So I actually got to watch a show called First Kill on Netflix. I got to see like 3 episodes, and it was amazing. It's very kitschy. It's not the next epic or anything, but it was amusing. Hello. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? I can say now, given all his bodies of work a fair shake, that everything by Seth MacFarlane, the guy who did like Family Guy and American Dad and stuff, I hate his work. I hate it. It's not funny to me. I don't care if it's like not political humor or it's just an attempt at regular humor. It's not funny. The gags just don't work. He tries too hard. It's not natural. I like natural like comedy. Like Futurama was pretty good at that. Like everything just flowed naturally. And it's one of the things you can get away with easier with live action stuff is comedy, because you have the micro expressions and everything on a person's face that you have to think about if you're animating it, but comes naturally to an actor. Hey, Raptor Jack. Yay, vacation. If a man gets my attention, what do I do in the first place? It depends on what kind of attention they got. Like, are they being funny? Or are they being stupid? Are they lifting weights in the wrong formation? It depends on what they're doing. Hotel internet is a joke. I don't care where you are in the world. Hotel internet is a joke. I don't know how business people can accomplish anything in a hotel when you pay all this money and it's still like dial up. Oh. Guess who's on my shirt? She's another VTuber and ASMR creator, and I have her on my shirt. Oh man, when I was on a cruise, like for my honeymoon a few years ago, I didn't even bother with the internet. I didn't even bother with it. I was like, no, I'm on vacation. I'm not gonna try to connect anything. If I want to post pictures, I can do that when I get home. You got to go scuba diving? I'm jealous. I love going in the ocean. I got to go snorkeling on my honeymoon and some other water-based activities. We have a new subscriber! Yay! And by that I mean YouTube subscriber. Not like a Twitch subscriber where they give money. No. But the fun YouTube kind. Yay! Ooh, you're going to Philly? Have fun in Philly, homie. That was my stomping ground for part of college. Ew, it costs you $10 for a simple post on a cruise ship? Ew, yuck. That's vile. That's robbery. That's where cruise ships get you. Like, the ticket and the room is nice and affordable, and they give you a bunch of free food. But then, if you want to drink alcohol, that's a lot of extra money. And then the gambling, and then the little excursions off the boat, that's all extra money. If you want internet, that's extra money. Ooh, you gotta see clownfish and a lionfish? Ooh, lionfish are awesome. I've watched my brother play Mass Effect. I haven't played it myself yet. I haven't. I bought it. It's in my collection. Haven't played it yet. Watched my brother play once upon a time, though. I watched my brother play a lot of games. If I had the opportunity to live in another country, Probably somewhere in Europe. I can't really think of a specific country off the top of my head, but somewhere in the European continent. Because I'd still want access to decent technology. I'd say Israel, but I've been to Israel. And the internet in most of Israel is horrible. Unless you're at one of the big tech buildings, which is for like business purposes, your internet's horrible. Good morning. I am doing well. How are you doing? I know Metalocalypse. I know that show. That's been around a long ass time. I saw Deathlog when they came through a convention I was at. I got to catch a couple of sets of theirs. I was working that convention, so I didn't really get to like stand there and watch the whole thing, but they played as part of a group of nerd-themed music acts. Because cartoons are nerd things, didn't you know? Cartoons are for nerds. Who would have thought? I need to not play with wires, or else I'm going to knock everything over. I keep absentmindedly like tugging on a wire, and I know it's going to end horribly. Oh, I'm sorry about your mom. Hope she gets better. Ooh, that sounds rough, Raptor Jack. I'm glad you had fun, though, doing your scuba stuff. I need to get scuba certified. I used to do a lot of free diving when I was in my young 20s. But free diving and scuba diving are not the same thing. And I don't think I could free dive that well anymore. I don't think I have the lung capacity I once had. One really annoying thing about being pregnant is my sense of smell is so heightened now. I can smell things that normally I should not be able to smell. And so now, like, little smells bother me. My dog likes to sleep under my bed. And she farts a lot. So you can imagine how I feel now that I can smell things a lot more easily. And there's a dog under my bed, like right under me, and it farts. It's terrible. I have so much cleaning to do today, y'all. No one did it while I was away. No one was nice. They waited for me to come home. So I have a lot of cleaning to do. I don't want to do it. Off the beach where we were for our trip over the weekend, there was this pier with like a bunch of rides on it. It was like a little mini amusement park. And I was so upset that I couldn't go on any of the rides because I'm pregnant. And all the fun looking rides said, do not ride if you're pregnant. And I'm like, but roller coaster. But spinny thing. I love spinny thing. And a thing that goes upside down a lot. I like that too. And roller coaster. Eh. I need to go to, I think the store is Bath and Body Works, I think it's called, and get one of those plug-in thingies for the wall that they sell that's like a scented candle, but you just plug it into your wall, and you don't have to worry about fire or anything. That might be the ticket to clearing out smells. But I have to find one that smells nice to me that won't make me want to puke. I used to kind of try to surf when I was younger. I was not good at it. I kept falling down, but it was fun. Never did snowboarding. My friend Hana Lee is really into skating and skateboarding and stuff like that, so I used to like watch her. I haven't really tried it myself because I'm a chicken at this point. If you ruffle my head, the hair gets all fluffy. It's soft. I'm a soft whale. It's not a humidifier, it's just a scented thingamathing. You can get them, I think, in like regular grocery stores and Walmart and Target and stuff, but they don't have as much of a selection of smells. Because I'm so sensitive to smells now that I have to find one that doesn't set me off and make me want to puke. Because something can smell really good to somebody, and then I smell it now, and I'm like, that does not smell good. It smells bad. I'm going to try to remember to post it in my community tab, but on Friday, Big Gay is releasing a music video, and I'm in it. Hopefully, he said I'm going to be in it, because I submitted my clip for it, and he said he liked it, so hopefully I'm going to be in it. And I'm going to try to remember to post it to my community tab when he releases it on Friday. I'm excited, because the song's going to be really funny. Hi, Fran. I'm having a lovely, lovely day. Hope you are too. Oh man, okay. So when I was in high school, a lot of the girls used to get their scented stuff from the checkout line of Victoria's Secret. They'd get the little mini spritzes that they would keep in their purses. And all throughout the day, first thing in the morning, spray, spray, spray. Going to lunch, spray, spray, spray. Before gym class, spray, spray, spray. After gym class, spray, spray, spray. It was so annoying. And it was so many different kinds of smells because they had a whole wide selection in Victoria's Secret that they would just clash with each other and make a big cloud of stink. And then combine that with the Axe body spray a lot of the guys used. And it was just a big cloud of awful. It got to a point where the school threatened to ban people coming in with scented stuff if they didn't, like, tone it down. Me in high school, I didn't see what was wrong with, like, regular soap and lotion. Like, take a shower every day. Moisturize with some lotion. You can use scented lotion. You'll smell good. But you won't make a cloud that will intrude on other people's noses. My older kid loves dinosaurs. She loves velociraptors. See, now that I'm old, I use perfume when I leave the house. But the nice thing about perfume is it really only is overwhelming for like maybe the first 5 minutes, and then it dissipates. And then you can only smell it if you're like on top of the person. So if someone can like smell my perfume, like vividly smell my perfume, they have to be like way too in my personal space. Catch you later, friend. Enjoy your work. Oh, music video. It's by a rapper named Big Gay. Don't come at him. I think he said on Twitter he's gonna change his name at some point. But it was kind of like a meme thing he did. He started off as like a meme rapper, and now he does like slightly more serious stuff, but it still has like a comedic twist to it. And his song and video is about Belle Delphine, so it's gonna be ridiculous. I don't know what the actual song is called. He just said it's gonna be about Belle Delphine. I have a box. Empty box. I don't know why I have an empty box. Yes, the bathwater girl. And the girl who posted a mock essay on OnlyFans. Hello, how are you doing? How's your day going? Sometimes I feel like if I could be like 19 again, I'd make a killing on the internet. Because I was super cute at 19. 19 to 21, I probably could make a killing if I was that age, like in nowadays internet. But back when I was like 19 to 21, the internet was still kind of like the Wild West. And it was hard to A, get noticed anywhere, and B, make money doing anything. It's when like everything was in its infancy. YouTube money, social media was still pretty new when I was in college. Well, see, now I'm a MILF. And the MILF market and the cute college girl market are two different markets. Hello, how are you? How you doing? So, who's enjoying life right now? Homie, Miss Winters is in the void. I can't just summon people from the void. It's a void. Hey, Owl's here. Hey, Owl. It is so warm where I live. So dang warm. Things are going alright. Things are going alright. Just dealing with first trimester pregnancy and everything that goes with it. Hoping the symptoms ease up in a bit. I probably another few weeks before that happens. So I just gotta make do. It's been consistently in the hundreds Fahrenheit in the town I live in for like the past 2 weeks. I hate it. I have done an ASMR of someone trying on lingerie. You may have to do some digging. It's several years back on my channel. Oh yeah, definitely getting the morning sickness. It's more like all-day sickness. I have to take a medicine called Zofran. So I'm not completely miserable all day every day. This Winters is always in the void. All my characters are in the void. That's just where they live. They live in the void. I can't just summon them willy-nilly. I need to have an inspiration. Otherwise they stay in the void. That's where they live. My hands have already started swelling, so I've hit the point where I think my wedding ring is permanently fused to my hand. Hey Fran, how are you doing? How is your day going? I'm gonna need a shower soon, because I can sense I'm gonna need a shower again. I just sense it. My spidey sense tells me so. What hotel's near you with themed rooms? What? Is that the Madonna Inn that's near you? Because that's the only themed hotel I really know of, is Madonna Inn. Bruh, she's always lived in the void. That's just where my characters live. They live in an endless void. So I bought Vividly ASMR's merch from Ooh Market. I got a shirt for me and a shirt for Husbando. And we were matching today. I don't know if he's actually going to wear it or not today, but I put it out for him. Okay, I'm wearing it. Fantasyland Hotel in Alberta. Ooh, Canada. Canada. Of course it's Canadian. Of course. So many cool things are not in America. I've always wanted to go to the Madonna Inn though, because they have some rooms where the showers are like rock waterfalls. And that sounds so lovely. I'm already in the void, homie. I live in a void. I live in an endless black void. What am I stepping on? Oh, I'm stepping on an old box. It's no big deal. I ordered a blood test thingy for finding out a baby's gender super early. And I hope it's accurate, because, like, I want to start making plans now. I don't want to wait until, like, 2/3 of the way through my pregnancy to make plans. That seems kind of late. I'm gonna make it a goal of mine to go to Madonna Inn one day and use the rock wall waterfall shower. That's all I want to do. I'm just gonna go stay a night, take a shower. That's it. Whoa, where are you, dude? I am. I'm like 6.5 weeks along, homie. I'm not making the big official like YouTube announcement until I get the confirmation appointment at 8 weeks, so it's not for like a week and a half. But, yes, I was with baby. Aw, congrats to your little brother. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do the baby announcement either. If I'm just gonna do like a little voice recording, like I usually do for my announcement videos, or if I'm actually gonna show my face. I might do that, because I might do it with the husband. I don't know yet. By the way, later this evening, I'm going to be doing a Twitch stream on my Orky Twitch. And it's going to be an ASMR stream, so if you want like an actual proper ASMR stream with an ASMR mic, come to my Twitch stream. Okay, so the reason why I vanished last time was I panicked and went off my medication. I got told explicitly not to do that this time. Because there's legit concern from all of my doctors that me going off my medication would do more harm than good. Because see, without my medication, I become incredibly stressed and anxious and depressed. So I shut myself off from the world to avoid further stress and anxiety and depression. Enjoy your sleeps. Oh, you don't have to ask if you can draw my characters. You can just draw them, post them, just like tag me so I can see them. It's not a roleplay stream, homie. It's just regular ASMR where I like play with slime and whisper and ear massage with lotion and stuff like that. It's regular, traditional ASMR, not a roleplay. Not everything about ASMR is roleplaying. Sometimes you just want to set off them tickle triggers. Them tingly doos. I used to be able to draw really well when I was younger. Then I fell out of practice. Now I'm really bad at it. I gotta practice some more. I just never think about it, so I don't do it. Why am I making a knot in my cable? Why am I doing that? Oh, thanks, homie. Enjoy your sleep. Sometimes I wish I could be one of those, like, high-strung, super energetic streamers. But that's just not my personality, and it's kind of a problem. I'm a very chill, go with the flow kind of person. Takes a lot to faze me. Enjoy your vacation, Raptor. Like, seriously, enjoy your vacation. Like, unplug. Just enjoy the stuff around you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that was a thing that happened. That was a thing that happened. Alrighty then. You can do it, Emma. You can handle your last college class. I believe in you. I have faith in you. You got this. You got this. You didn't miss a whole lot of news. I'm just talking about being with Babby. Cause I pregnant. Pregnanto. It's not an official announcement yet because it's still really early. I'm only like 6.5 weeks along. And anything can happen between now and my next scan, which is in like a week and a half. My birthday's in May. My birthday stream is very delayed. I had to keep putting it off because stuff kept coming up. Or I'd get really tired when I was supposed to stream. That's been kind of a problem. Just getting tired. Because I'm an old lady. I'm old. I get tired. It happens. So, how's everybody doing? I'm gonna do a vibe check. What's everyone's vibes? Your vibes good? Vibes going okay? Thank you, friend. I noticed Jade's pretty popular. A lot of people like Jade. Never would have thought she'd be the one to like pop off, but can't predict what people are gonna like. One of the things I've learned being a content creator is you can never predict what people are gonna like. I know stuff like I put my heart and soul into, people tend to not like. It's always funny. Like I'll spend like forever laboring over something that I'm passionate about. I'll get like 100 views, and that's it. No one cares. Then something I just whip up on a whim, I put out there, gets all the views. I do watch classic Disney movies with my kids. Not super often because I limit screen time, but we watch movies sometimes. Catch you later, homie. The biggest shock that people really liked? Probably the military superior character, the one you have an affair with. I did that one on a whim. I just had the idea and I just whipped it up in like a few hours. And it popped off and I'm like, why this? How do you procrastinate on sleep? You just roll over, close your eyes, and go to sleep. You can't really procrastinate that. You just close your eyes and sleep. And sleep. Sleep. Ah yes, good old-fashioned ADHD moments. Gotta love those. Ah, biscuit. It's after 9 already. Time flies. Time flies. I can change my face, wanna see? See, I can get grumpy. I can get real grumpy. Rah. I can get all hard eyes. Yeah. I can go full yandere. I can get really sad. Oh. I can get super duper confused. As you do. And I can get a bit etchy. Oh well. I go. It's hanging, it's hanging. How's hanging with you, homie? Okay, so older kiddo, she's little beluga whale. She's beluga. And then now middle kiddo is little fox. This one nickname so far is baby bat. It's a little bat so far, but that may change once it's born. But we've been calling it the baby bat. I'm so sweaty already. It's not even that part of the day yet. I'm already sweaty. Alrighty, it is after 9. I probably have to start prepping breakfast here in a minute and do some cleaning. But I will be back on Twitch later this evening. I need to go do some adult things. But thank you for joining me the last 90 minutes or so. I really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me. Please come join me on Twitch later if you're awake then. I would love to have you. And I'll try to get something uploaded sometime this week in terms of an ASMR roleplay thingy. But thank you for joining. Love you all. Stay awesome. Aww. Bye then.